Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Stepdle puzzle, where it's Lumberjack Day, apparently. I'm not a lumberjack, but I'm okay. As the song doesn't go. So I'm going to be using words connected with lumberjacks as my starting guesses, of course. So wood, of course, is a sensible place to start. And I didn't expect it to help quite as much as that. We've got the O in the right place, and we've also got a D. So is it going to be an ODE ending, or is it going to start with D? Well, let's try code first. So the D is in the right place, but it's not ODE. So maybe body. I don't think that last letter could have been too many other things except for a Y at that stage. Maybe an A, but it couldn't have been coda. Anyway, it was body. We got there. Plaid shirts are stereotypically worn by lumberjacks. And boots. Oh, we've got the O again in the right place. I should have done that first, clearly. But it's easy in hindsight. Let's try women, because it lets us try the E. And trying the E was a good idea. Right, so the N is probably in the middle. Let's hope I'm not a goner. Honey. I thought it can't be money because we've ruled out the N, but of course it can be honey. There we go. Lumberjacks can also be called loggers, I suppose, as in people that chop down logs. Now, we've got RE. Is it going to be an RE beginning? Let's try to remind ourselves if that's a possibility. It is not. So it looks like it might be an IRE ending. The question is, what am I going to do with that N? Because if it's not, I mean, it doesn't have to be an IRE ending, but I'm running out of places for the E. I do think the E is last. The R, of course, could be second or third still if it's not fifth. But it can't be INE. And we would be running out of places to put the N and the R if they're both before the I. So that's why I'm thinking IRE. Entire is a good guess, because even if it's wrong, it will tell us where the E goes. But it's not wrong. It uses the entire correct set of letters in the correct order, which is always nice. I couldn't think of anything else that worked. And of course we will go with lumbers, because it's Lumberjack Day, so we'll finish with something that's almost in the name. And that has not worked as well as I was hoping. We've got 2 letters, but we've ruled out several others. Let's see if it's an ING ending. It is not, and it doesn't even use any of those letters. We're really ruling letters out at a rate of knots today. Okay. At least we've got the A in the right place. That should definitely be helpful. Do we think it's going to be 2 consonants before the A? Probably. So, flatted, something like that, because I definitely want to try an ED ending, I think. The first 2 letters I'm thinking CL or FL, because again I have to get the L involved somewhere. Let's try something like that. Now I want to try an ED ending. Can I think of something that works? Flawed and clawed are too short, and I don't think flatted is a word, even though I said it earlier. We've ruled out some really common letters. I'm really struggling to think of something that actually fits. It doesn't have to be an ED ending, of course, that's the other problem. Clacked? I think that's probably a word. It's not common enough to be correct, but at least it'll surely give me some more information. And what we've learned is that we still don't have the E in the right place, but we have got that useful looking C in the right place now. So it's not going to start with the L or have the L in second place. It could start with the E, but it's quite likely that the E is at the end. which means it's probably an LE ending. But then what on earth would that fifth letter be? That is very much the question. I know what it could be. It could be a T, and it could have the E in first position after all. It could be exactly what I've just typed. And it was. I got it exactly right in the end. So 3534, not a terrible performance today. Not mind-blowingly good. Solid, I would say. 5 steps left. Solid like the wood that a lumberjack chops down. There we go. So that's the Stepdle puzzle for today. Thank you for watching. And now go and sing a lumberjack song, I guess. Bye for now.